Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. About to slide over to the fam crib, grab a plate, man, real quick. You know what I mean? I think they got some crabs and stuff like that. Just look, man. Just be thankful, man. Be thankful for your family. Be thankful for the little bit of sports talk that we've been able to engage in. You know what I mean? I've been making sure that this is a critical time in my YouTube career. With football being on the brink, I've been making sure that I'm able to pump out content and still keep us somewhat in the moment. You know what I mean? But I am hopeful that a season will come, man. You know, I always say this, man. The summertime holidays are for my vets. Shout out to all my vets. You know what I mean? Happy 4th to everybody that's into that type of thing and stuff like that. Just be thankful, man. You know what I mean? Me being the vet, man, the 4th was always a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna keep it like that. But I got a couple things to discuss. Oh yeah, let me get to this though, man. The stamp of approval tees fresh off the press. Shout out to the print champs for making that happen for me, man. You know what I'm saying? July 11th, they're gonna be ready on the printchamps.com, and we gonna show the world that not only can we talk football, but we damn sure can put some merch together that you could throw it together for any occasion that way. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, we got some positional battles, man, that I think are just eye-opening and mind-boggling at this point, man. I think that, I'm a guy that thinks of players and a different type of essence than other people. I think of players like this. This is one major thing for me. What moment have you created for me? We got some moments that were created by people who we never even seen in Eagles uniforms that just joined the team. For instance, man, Nickell Robey-Coleman created that moment against the Saints where he hit that dude. And it was a no call. Created that moment that caused Sean Payton to get on the stand and boo-hoo and cry about what could have been. Created that moment. That moment. You know what I mean? It was, you can't take away from that. But he's also battling the guy for slot position time, who's also created moments for us. And Strap. Yes, I'm talking about Crevion LeBlanc. When we got Crevion LeBlanc, people didn't even know how to say his name right, but he created that moment. Drew Brees' first pass in a playoff game where Alshon Jeffrey dropped the ball, our last road playoff game. You know what I'm saying? Drew Brees' first pass was intercepted by Crevion. He tried to go deep. Crevion played it to perfection, picked it off. Not an easy thing to do when you're going against Drew Brees. You know what I mean? So I think it's a dogfight for the nickel cornerback position. A lot of people are saying that Nickell Robey-Coleman is a top 5 slot guy, top 5 slot corner in the game. And I think if you look over his tape from the Bills, from the Rams, I think he shows that he's also created. Let's talk about the moments that Nickell Robey's created besides that Drew Brees thing. Nickell Robey-Coleman was a dog in the Super Bowl against the Patriots. The Rams in the Super Bowl, he was a dog. He was all over the place. I think he caused an interception. He didn't get it, but he jumped the route, caused the ball to pop in the air. The dude is a gamer, just like Crevion LeBlanc. And having two really good slot cornerbacks like that in a league where these wide receivers line up anywhere now. CeeDee Lamb is going to be in the slot. You got guys like Julie Edelman, slot gurus are out here. Cole Beasley, slot gurus. They're in the midst of us. Deshaun Jackson do some damage in the slot too. You got to have a guy that can guard the slot. Now, I think the slot position is very important for us coming up this season because do we want our guy, Big Play Slay, to follow around? Do we want him to follow around the hot wide receiver, the number 1 wide receiver everywhere he go? I don't think so. I don't want him lining up in the slot. He's an outside guru. I'll tell you why I don't want Big Play Slay lining up in the slot. I don't think there's a cornerback in the NFL that plays the sideline better than Darius Slay. Now, this is what I mean by play the sideline. He uses the sideline as help. If the route is an outside route, he is pressuring you to run out of bounds. So you might catch it, but you're going to catch it out of bounds. The way he moves you, the way he puts his body in between the ball, leaves wide receivers on the outside very often with no space to get their feet right so they can make a good catch. You know what I'm saying? I think that he just does, he does things like that, and those things are just top tier from a cornerback position. You know what I mean? So the nickel cornerback playing time, it's going to be a dogfight for that. I think Nickel Roby-Coleman is a little more experienced in big moments than Crevion LeBlanc, but Strap is a dog. Now let's talk about the wide receiver position. The cornerback position. From the cornerback position, you got Boston Scott. Now you already know Miles Sanders is that dude. Miles Sanders is the #1 running back. But then you also got Boston Scott, who has created moments. That playoff run last year, Boston Scott created moments. He did good, taking screens to the house. I think he had a 3-touchdown game against the Giants. Boston Scott came in there and was all over the field, running, catching. He created moments. Who else created moments that's fighting for time? Corey Clement created moments in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? These are moment creators. These ain't no dudes that's just walking off saying, yeah, every spot is open. No, these dudes got a legitimate claim for these spots. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be very interesting, man. I think that, if Corey Clement Corey Clement looks really good training right now. Let's just say that. Corey Clement looks amazing at the training that he's been putting in. His body looks good. He looks fast. He looks explosive. If Corey Clement can emerge and be that same dog from 2017, watch out. You know what I'm saying? I just read an article where they said the NFC East has the best running backs in the entire NFL anyway. Our division has the best running backs. Doesn't surprise you with Ezekiel Elliott, Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley. It doesn't surprise you, Miles Sanders, Corey Clement. You talking about a lot of dudes who put in a lot of work for their respective organizations. Boston Scott. It's going to be a dogfight, man. And I want to know what you guys think. Who's going to win these positions? The slot cornerback time? Who's going to win for the majority of the slot cornerback time? Who's going to win at being that guy that's really going to play second fiddle to Miles Sanders? Let me know what you think in the comments. Enjoy your holiday.